Right now I'm on a plane. And this is my birthday and shit. Finna get ready to land. But I just wanna, briefly weigh in on stuff that's going on. Cause I've seen the guys, Life Jennings and Boosie and all these people talking about whatever they talking about. And this is very important. It's got a lot to do and to play in on what we got going on right now with Mainstay Sports, Mainstay Financial Services, Mainstay Touring. A lot of these guys is 40 and 50 and 60 years old, and they still didn't fucking learn how shit work, right? Whatever deal you sign, bro, that's what deal you signed. That's the terms that you agreed upon. And now fast forward 10, 20 years later, whatever going on in the now, right, has to correspond with those same terms. So if your song gets sampled, interpolated, used.
Boosie, what's going on, bro? Like, first you was hating on Kodak, calling Kodak being in PC and all that, bro. When Kodak used to look up to you, bro, you tried to sign Kodak back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You crashed out on Kodak. Now you crashing out on Rod Wave, bro. Another artist, bro, from Florida, by the way, you know what I'm saying? Who says he looked up to you, sampled your music out of respect, but because you signed a bad deal and you don't own your masters and you don't make no money off your music when you was signed to the label, you want to diss Rod Wave, a nigga that's giving you your flowers, bro. And to make matters worse, the man offered you 100 bands, bro, when he didn't have to offer you anything. Because at the end of the day, bro, as long as the label that Rod Wave is signed to is getting the label that owns your music to sign off on the sample, that's all he got to do. He don't got to pay you shit, bro. That's on your label. So how you gonna crash out on Rod Wave for not paying you because you signed a bad deal back in the day, bro? Like, that shit is crazy to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying Rod Wave is pussy and he makes sad music and how you look up to me but you making R&B music, bro. That's some sucker shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dissing the nigga that say he looked up to you, that sampled your music out of love and respect, bro. That's crazy. So Boosie, you basically saying you don't fuck with your fans. And the nigga tried to give you some bread, 100 bands? 100 bands and you said no when he really don't got to give you nothing? Because if you're trying to take Rod Wave to court, you're going to lose, bro. You literally going to waste your money, bro. I don't know, man. Boosie, bro, you starting to look like that old head that just hate on all the young niggas that's doing what you should have did, bro. Because you didn't sign a good deal and you don't own your masters and, you probably don't own your publishing. You want to hate on the young niggas that's making money, that's sampling your music when, see, you don't even realize they showing you love, but you just mad because you're not making no money off of that, bro. We saw when you went to Vlad TV and you told Vlad you don't make any money off of any of those songs that you was doing when you was signed to the label, bro. That is not Rod Wave's fault, bro. That's your fault. You didn't have a lawyer with you. And listen, I'm going to give Boosie credit. Back in Boosie's days, artists didn't really look at the contract. A lot of artists signed bad deals, but you can't shit on the younger generation because they got their business in check and you just mad that they making money and you not getting none of it, bruh. That's some hating shit, bruh.
Chopped up and screwed, whatever the case may be. The people that is owed is the people that will get paid, the people who clear it, the people who own it, fam. I don't know you, it's nothing personal. I don't know, to some of y'all, now the other situation, it was kind of personal, I kind of felt the way, but it is what it is. But for the rest of the people talking about this, then the third, fam, the people who own the shit, people who own whatever, is gonna get paid, man. And whatever you sign, that's your fault. But this is why y'all have to learn business, man. This is why y'all gotta learn, all the young cats out there. Y'all gotta learn y'all business, man. Know what y'all signing, know what y'all doing. Because even the people who was before us, supposed to be teaching us, didn't even fucking learn. They don't even know what the fuck going on. They still lost and blaming the world. They just don't even know. How can I pay you something I don't owe you, fam? It's crazy. But that's why the young cats out here, man, we gotta break the cycle, man.
It is sad, bruh, but like Boosie's one of those old heads, like in his mind, like he's still a YM, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like Boosie is like in his 50s now, you know what I'm saying? Still beefing, still dissing people that's half his age that looked up to him growing up. He's still out here committing crimes. Did y'all remember when Boosie just beat that case like a year ago where apparently he had a gun over there in Cali? I guess he was shooting a video and he was pretty much begging the judge to show him some grace. And the judge did, bro. Boosie could have went to prison for years and he was able to get I think probation or something like that. What did he do after that? Right after that, he had some situation at the club where allegedly somebody got hit in the head with a hookah, and they saying that Boosie did it. You know, Boosie's lawyer pretty much admitted that he did do it. He said that Boosie did it in self-defense. And now you got a situation where if Boosie gets found guilty for that, he going to prison, bro, because he's on probation right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, allegedly committing another crime after he just got spared. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the situation with Young Blue where Young Blue was signed to you. You know what I'm saying? Young Blue, I guess your brother got Young Blue out of the deal that he had with you. Young Blue signed with Empire, made a bunch of hit songs, made a song with Drake. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. But you feel like he snaked you. You let apparently your brother forge his signature. You claiming that Young Blue owes you about $1 million or something like that. I think Young Blue offered you $500K or something like that. It was definitely over 6 figures. Young Blue was like, hey, Boosie, bro, I fuck with you. I appreciate what you did for me, bro. How about I just give you this money and let's settle? Nope. You took Young Blue to court. You're still dealing with that case with Young Blue. So you got a situation where you filed a lawsuit on Rod Wave and you filed a lawsuit on Young Blue. When you could have just called them and had a conversation like men, come to an agreement, right? They pay you what they pay you and you just move on, bro. But nah, bro, like you so thirsty for the money, right? Because these niggas got good deals and they making millions of dollars. They making all the money that you didn't make when you was a young nigga because you signed a shitty ass deal. You want to make them feel how you feel. And it's like, Boosie, bro, like, it's not their fault that you signed a bad contract, gang. It's not their fault that you don't own your masters, bro. It's not their fault that Atlantic gave you one of the worst deals in rap. It's not their fault, bro. It is not Rod Wave, Young Blue, or even Kodak's fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows you tried to sign Kodak back in the day. The fact that you went out there crashing out on Kodak, like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that you know what I'm saying? Even when at Kodak, bro, it's like, damn, like, who's next? Like, who you gonna diss next, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like what you doing is, bro, you gonna make the younger generation not fuck with you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The OGs is always gonna fuck with Boosie, right? But a lot of young people, bro, that fuck with Rod Wave and Young Blue and Kodak, they just looking at Boosie like a hater, bro. Like, damn, bro, like, you know, Boosie that nigga, Boosie a legend, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely influenced, like, a lot of the rappers that's out right now. But Boosie, from the outside looking in, bro, you are 100% looking like a hater, bro. It's not a good look, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Especially dissing Rod Wave, who's an R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? Like that tried to give you some bread. Like, it's crazy that you tried to, like, crash out and disrespect Rod Wave like that, bro. When the man's only showing you nothing but love, bro.